One of the biggest things I have learned in life is that we really can accomplish more and even be more than we ever thought was possible. When I began designing jewelry, it wasn't so I could start my own company. It was really just to capture the love of my 5 children, to be creative, and to find a way to express myself. I really saw myself as a stay-at-home mom with a jewelry hobby. But as more people noticed my designs and I started selling in boutiques and at shows and even parties in my home, suddenly I began to see myself differently, with more confidence, and it was fun and exciting to connect with other women and to see them finding their own love of life and the beauty in my designs. I'll never forget, it was in October of 2009, and I was scheduled to fly to Michigan to meet with our first small group of stylists. And just before I was supposed to leave, I suddenly found my marriage coming to an end, and I was facing life ahead as a new single mom. It seemed as if my whole life had been turned upside down, and I remember wondering, can I really do this? Can I grow this company when my world seems to be falling apart? Can I really provide for my family? Should I just go get a regular job with regular hours, with insurance? Just remember wondering, will we be okay? But then as I would think about and look at my 5 sweet children, I really knew I only had one direction to go, and that was to move forward. So I took off from Michigan all by myself to meet the women that I really only ever talked to on the phone, but I felt like I knew them so well, and I will never forget what it meant to me to spend that weekend with them. And I remember walking in and everyone was wearing Jewel Kade, and I'd never seen that before. Everybody in my designs, and it was so touching. After that, I came home ready to take it all on. I was determined to make Jewel Kade work, not only for me and my children, but now for all those amazing women who I had just met. We really are a company that does so much more than just share their artisan jewelry and custom home decor. We're really all in this together and all wanting to change lives. Jewel Kade's mission is reminding women everywhere of the power within. And each word of our mission carries a real special meaning.
The power within is a hard thing to find sometimes. We as women, moms, wives, we hide it. We hide our power. And so Jewel Kade gives us the ability to find that power that's deep inside us and make it come back to life.
My husband, I think, has seen that woman that he fell in love with in the first place, and I had kind of lost myself a little bit, and he's seen that confidence come back and that joy come back. And I also feel like my daughters are able to see what it looks like to be able to be a great mom and be a part of the PTA board and volunteer in the community, but also be a successful businesswoman as well.
As I look at my own journey, I have learned so much about my own power within. I have learned that I can push through when times are tough, that I can trust my own creativity and intuition, and that I can provide for my family.
I started just as a way to make a little extra money for our family, and then some circumstances changed in our family, and I just didn't know what we were going to do, and because of Jewel Kade, I was able to really make Jewel Kade a priority, and I started doing more parties, and I started building a team, and because of that, I'm able to contribute financially to my family.
I realized that I needed to really quickly find a way to support my family right away. And I was just so grateful that I had Jewel Kade, that I could go out there and help my husband provide for our family. Where before it was just something that was great to have a little bit of extra money, it became something necessary to keep our family afloat.
As I've talked to women who are thinking of joining Jewel Kade, the biggest thing I can share is to let your heart be your guide. And don't let fear stand in your way. Realize that you can accomplish more than you ever thought was possible. Go ahead and take that leap, because just like it's been with so many of us, Jewel Kade can truly help you find your own power within.